Hello friends, Running Kimono here. So we're talking about the Dollar General clearance event that is starting this Friday the 14th and going right till the following Thursday the 20th. If you look at the prices on this screen, do I have your attention? If I do, please give this video a big enthusiastic thumbs up. Took a little bit to get the math together and to run out and get all the pictures. I would appreciate 1,000 thumbs up and maybe hit the hype button, maybe not. So again, the dates are very specifically the 14th to the 20th. I recommend you scout your store, meaning you go in the store, walk through the clearance aisle or the regular aisle where this stuff might be situated and see, is this worth your time, yes or no? If you walk in there with a positive can-do attitude, the clearance event usually goes well for you. Not every item will ring up properly on the Friday, so you really have to pay attention at the register. And when these prices will change in the app will be around 4 a.m. on the 14th. If you wanted to do early activation the day before, this isn't the thing. You have to wait till the day of around 4 a.m. and it changes. Most stores open at 8 a.m. So those are the rules. Your store might go 50% off or 70% off. Last time, very few stores went 70. It was mostly 50 stores. So that's the math that we're looking at. Quick pop quiz for you. A store that is 50% off, a dollar clearance item will be 50 cents. A dollar item at a 70 store will be 30 cents. Extra savings at that 70 store if you can track one down. Obviously, as we get closer to Friday, signage will start popping up. This is an older one from last summer. I believe this is the last clearance event of the year. They typically have about 6 of them. I think they looked at the books and they're like, we need another clearance event, so they're having it. These are other categories that'll be an additional 50% off. Clearance and POG, that's what we're looking at. Halloween, candy, apparel, party, seasonal, an additional 50% off of the 70, so really big savings. Red Dot Home, so on and so forth. I'm not going to bingo call everything, although Home and Harvest is only 25%. For all the studious penny shoppers out there, when they wheel out these gray totes at some stores, if you live rural, they always show up from the back to the front. There might be a lot of medication, protein bars, that sort of stuff weaved into these. So if they're throwing everything on a table, that's where you're going to look through it, or they might have these on the floor. Larger markets, you might not see them, but if you live rural, you're probably going to take a look at a couple of these for penny items. The purpose of a clearance event? Well, this is the purpose: to pay $1.52 for 2 deodorants, a softener, a Pine Sol, and some dryer sheets. I mean, that's completely what it's about. Don't forget to check the rebate apps, especially Fetch, because you might collect extra points. I did for that Downy last month, but this is why it's absolutely worth it. Let's get right into this. What I'm going to do, guys, is show you the coupon, and then I'm going to show you the deal. So hopefully that's clear. The first one is on the gold bond. There's various products that are attaching to this in the clearance section. This is it's called Age Renew. It's for mature skin, but you know what? If you're in your 30s or so, around there, and you have fine lines around your neck, 62 cents after that coupon, totally what it's about. Gold Bond's a great company. Another super deal is this $3 one. See how we have that dollar one right below? Do not load that dollar coupon. Only load the $3 one, because there are 2 different Old Spice shampoos, including this friend, which has the oranges on it. After that $3 coupon, it's like $3.27 starting on Friday. It's going to be 27 cents. And I'm finding this a lot in the regular aisles, just like, buy me please. And then we have this one with the aggressive looking snake on it. I don't know if that's too scary. It's going to be $3.92 after the coupon is 92 cents, so not a bad little stock up price. Might be a taller order, but if you want to load this friend, any Tresemme products, scan it, especially ones in the clearance section. There's this one called Replenish. And it's going to be like 40 cents for 2 or 20 cents per unit. There's another one called Botanique, and it'll be the same price point of 40 cents for 2, but you need to track down 2 of them, so that might be the tall order. It's the one in brown, so look for it in the clearance section, either Replenish or the Botanique. We have the 6 off of 2 for the Clairol products. There's a lot of hair dye in the clearance section. Any clearance aisle I've been to, I've seen a lot. So after that 6 off of 2, we're looking at 90 cents for the 2 or 45 cents per. A lot of us like the conditioner, especially if you have a lot of knotting. It's fabulous. I would just buy it for the conditioner. We have this Dollar General store coupon, and then there's this tube of the Vaseline. It's $1.87. Subtracting that dollar coupon, you're looking at 87 cents for this tube of deep moisture body cream. With the winter months just around the corner, this just seems absolutely fantastic to have in your purse. And then we also have this friend. So if you weren't going to do the shampoo deal and you're just looking for deodorant, load this or do the deodorant deal first and then the second transaction, the shampoo. This guy is going to be $3.60. After that dollar digital, it's $2.60. And then alternatively, if you want to buy this body wash, it would be $2.47. And after the coupon, it's $1.47. And remember, class, all of these prices begin on Friday the 14th. The next one we're going to have is a cashback, which you can do up to 5 times. So make sure you load this one. We have this 8-pack of the Safeguard bar soap. So after the cashback, it's $2.40 for the 8 bars of soap. Might be a great Christmas gift. $2 on a Dove deodorant. If you look, whole body is 12 o'clock right there in the picture. So if you might have these squeeze tubes or these cylinders, it would make them $1.60. They were free during the last clearance event, but $1.60 for a deodorant that's almost 10, not a bad deal. No coupon yet, but coupons might show up as the week marches on. Right now, our Olay Regenerist would be $4.50. This cute little thing of chapsticks would be $1.97. I would love to get it for a penny, but nope. The 5 off 3, there are these scope, it's like a mouthwash. I've seen them at a couple stores. So if you can pick up 3 of them, it'll be $1.75 for 3 after that 5 off 3 digital coupon. If you can track down 3 of them, I know that might be a taller order for some of you. And then we have this interesting Febreze coupon, which is $3.50 off of 2. There isn't a lot in the Febreze family right now on clearance, but you never know. Maybe Friday a bunch will show up. If you could still track down 2 of these small spaces with Old Spice, it would make it 10 cents for 2 with that high value coupon. Not bad. And then with the $2 Airwick, it's for the single or that larger pack. We're going to look at 2 different ones. The first is this peach flavored one. It would make it 32 cents. Lots of stores still had a bunch of these remaining from the last clearance event. And we have the larger 5 counter, and it would be $3.40 with that $2 coupon. It's going to be like $5 and some change. So not a bad little deal if you wanted to stock up. If you look at the unit price for each of these for $3.40, it's not the worst. Now we have a 50-cent store coupon on the Gain. I would love to see another coupon show up for this, but man, those detergent deals or detergent clearance, there's not a lot of coupons for them. But this softener in I think it's called Spring Daydream. It's the one that had the dryer sheets that were also on clearance recently. $1.52, which is not the worst. I mean, I don't think it's the worst. If you can find a hang tag coupon, meaning a coupon that's on the product, this guy is $2.70. So after the hang tag, it would be $1.70. And it's a really good product from the United Kingdom for cleaning. And then we also have these Neutrogena face washes for $2.70. Currently, we do not have a coupon, but it's still a really great product. Another item I would love to see a coupon show up for in the next week or so. It's for this Head and Shoulders Clinical. They always have one and then they pull it before the clearance event. But with a $3 coupon, that would be 92 cents. But currently it's $3.92. The Nivea lotions for $1.72. That's a really good price point. If we get an IBOTTA or a coupon, it would make it even better, but we'll have to wait and see. These Airwick oils are $2.42. They're usually upwards of $6, so even right there, some tremendous savings. And then this is the Spring Daydream that was part of it last time. Lots of stores still have a whole mess of them. I would love a $2 coupon. Maybe I'll get something on Friday. And then powdered Gain detergent, specifically the powdered $4.74 for this smaller box, and the larger box for $7.17. My question to you is, are you going out on Friday morning for the clearance event, or are you passing on this one? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.